Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies here. And that guy. I want to make this little video. This is something, I've been using, pretty much ever since Facebook started offering this, is this idea of creating friends lists. If you're not creating friends lists, oh man, this is such a useful tool for Facebook. This is something you can use for inviting people to events. This is something you can just use to keep track of where your friends are at. Incredibly useful. So basically, if you go onto the sidebar here, and who knows, this may all change next month, but you'll see it says Friends List under Explore. So if you click on that, so first of all, you'll see there's all these. I've got so many different lists for friends. And so one of the things you can do is you can organize them in different ways. So for example, people in Chicago, I can click on here and it'll give me the news feed just of people that I know from Chicago who I've put on that list. Now, I've only got 3, as you can see in this list. But I could click see all, and then those people would pop up. Boom, there they are. So where is this useful? Well, let's go to events. And let's say I wanted to invite a bunch of people to this bowling event. I go to the invite. And I said, well, I only really want to invite people from Edmonton. So maybe I'll look at my Edmonton friends list. Where is that? There we go, Friends Edmonton. So this, and then there's this little select all button that you can click. So I might click on this, but I know I've got 405 and only invited 50, so sometimes you have to kind of scroll down, let it refresh a little bit. Yeah, and I go back to the top, select all. Okay, now it's 114. So sometimes this is the thing I find, you have to kind of scroll down, nudge it. But eventually, if I did that, it would invite all 405 people. Now I'm not going to do that. But so you can see the use of this. So if you're touring, for example, you could have, a different friends list for every single city. You could have a different friends list for different kinds of themes of your work, or different target markets for colleagues, for hubs. This is a great way to keep track of the hubs. For example, let's say, I just wanted to, kind of stay in touch with people that are important to me. Maybe I'm going to be doing some workshops in the Bay Area. Well, then it could be useful to, under the friends lists, I could go, okay, well, friends, so Bay Area. Let's see, where is it? I have to just do a little. And you can also just do this search thing. I could just go Bay Area. Great. Okay, so then I've got there, Bay Area, and I can just kind of see what people are up to. If I wanted to reconnect, I could do that. Some people use this as a way to stay in touch with hubs. It's a good idea. I don't really do it myself. But so it's good for inviting people to events if you're touring. And how do you add, somebody to a list? Well, let's say we're looking at my pal Justin here, and I were to go, okay, so friends, add to another list, and then all those friends lists appear, and you can add them to. And somebody's calling me. I think by accident. So you can add them from there to as many lists as you want. So it's an incredibly useful thing. This is one of those things where you may just want to go into your friends list. You can click here, see all friends. Now, if you have a lot of friends, that's going to show up a lot of people. But you can literally just go through. So I could say, okay, well, Lisa Baker, who's going to be doing a teleseminar with me coming up, I can go add to another list. And then here's all these lists, and I could choose which one to add her to. And you can add people to multiple lists as well. Incredibly useful. If you haven't already, this is one of these things that could take a full day to do if you go to all your friends and you start adding them in. But boy, it's a day well spent, especially if you're going to be using Facebook to promote your work through events and you want to invite people. Because if you, otherwise you're stuck kind of just hand selecting people and who lives in what city when. And when you add somebody on Facebook, you can automatically just add them into all the relevant groups. So you can do it by friends, you can do it by business, you know, there's so many different ways to do it. So that's all. If you've got any questions, please put it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get back to it. But go out there, go create your friends lists. You'll thank me. All right, peace.